Hey, friends. I feel like I need to come clean about some things. Um, I said I would start doing some stuff offline. And largely, when I said that, I meant, oh, I'm going to stop doing some boring stuff offline. Um, but then I played a lot more than intended, and some unintended things happened. So, first off, we have an expansion of this little area. I've added some more chests. I put the little bed in the other day. You'll notice there's a pillager mask. So some stuff happened when I was out cleaning up the yard and I got attacked by a pillager. I had never seen a pillager before. I really wish it would have been recorded. Chances are they will attack again because I think they're trying to pillage the village nearby. So anyway, I got a flag that they had, and it is now hanging up as a reminder of that attack. So you'll notice I have blocked this area in, and there's a good reason. For the next revelation, I have redone this. So, mostly, I wasn't happy with the way it was working previously, and also, I wanted a larger platform to come up here and view everything. And to keep myself from falling down, I glassed that in with some blocks that I harvested from the nearby sand piles. So, while we're here, we'll go ahead and harvest all of my taters. I need to research fast harvesting methods to see if I can come up with a better way to harvest all of my potatoes at once. Because we're gonna need it, and that's another revelation that we're gonna get to. But let's go ahead and get this, and we'll get them all replanted. And then I'm going to use the surplus for something. I also trapdoored the infinite water source in the center so that I can, one, walk over it more easily, and two, the block that I'm always going to draw from is there in the center. Okay, so I ended up screwing up somewhere. Okay, so now that's quite the potato haul. That is way more potatoes than I have room to grow. So let's go ahead and plant them back. And this is a good thing. And this is finally starting to pay off for the effort that I put into it, which is great. So yeah, I've mostly after the last video, I've been thinking about like where I want to go in this world and what I want to do. And having a source of food seemed important because while I thought I had hit just the jackpot with all of the wheat that I stole from the villagers, that actually doesn't make a lot of bread. Okay, so get out of here. So I have, wow, that's way more potatoes than I thought I was going to end up with. Okay, that's going to come in here in a minute. So you notice it's nighttime, but also I'm not going to care about nighttime because I kind of went overboard out here. This is fairly protected, and I started growing some wheat. And this area is going to be nothing but wheat for right now. So what I did is I ran water down a track, and I realize I could probably engineer a better solution. But what I'm going to do now is go ahead and fill up this one. So if I hit the bucket with the bucket, I open the door, so I have to actually target the bottom block. And while using trapdoors like this, it's going to be easier to see exactly the pattern that you have to fill to get infinite water. So basically, now I can remove that block, and it'll keep coming back. And I'll put it down here. And I can remove this block, and it'll keep coming back. And I can put it down here. I can remove this block, and it keeps so on and so forth until you've finished filling every other block with water. So I'm going to go ahead and close that shut. Okay, so I decided to put down a chest, and this is where I'm going to store any of the plantable type stuff that I'm currently using. So another thing that I wanted to show off, and this is fairly new to me, but you can take 2 partially broken tools and get a less broken tool out of it. And eventually, like, if you put enough broken tools together, you get a full tool. So for right now, we're going to plant some potatoes, because the potatoes seem to be a more reliable source, even though they take longer to grow. So, and this is designed, honestly, with the layout so that I can basically till this entire area and we'll be able to grow on it without issue. So realistically, if I wanted to, I could just come in here and get this as well. Because again, it just has to be 4 blocks away from water source, and I have laid it out so that it's, no matter where I am down here, it's always 4 blocks away. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. I'm about to lose my stone hoe. But anyway, so my goal is at some point to have all of this be either potatoes or wheat. And these don't have anything in them yet because I figured I would fill them as soon as I had reason to. So for right now, I'm going to go ahead and put up these for the moment. Put up the hose as well. So I don't need that. Okay, so it is daytime. And let's explore. So I also did all of this work, and my goal is at some point to turn this entire mountainside into terracing so that I can go up and into the tower from up there. But yeah, so I did way more offline than I expected to, but also it was kind of a lot of just boring harvesting things out. And at some point, I am going to reclaim all of my sugarcane and move it inside. But if you come out here, there's still a whole lot of sugarcane that's growing out here. and it's all finished growing at this point. So I will move it inside. But what I want to do right now is the other day I had found a spider spawner. And thing that I forgot about spawners. Okay, so we're gonna do this real quick. And we're gonna see what is available. Oh wow, that's a bunch of stuff. Okay, so a bunch of string, a little bit of redstone, a bunch of melons. I don't know if I've ever grown melons. A golden apple, another bucket, a music CD, redstone, diamond horse armor. Okay. I would rather turn that back into diamond. Some gunpowder. Okay, so that was useful. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do down here is maybe turn this into, like, nothing is going to spawn right now while I've got it torched off. But I am wondering at some point if I want to turn this into a spider farm. And I've kind of been researching how to go about doing that. And it actually seems pretty trivial. Like, spider, of all the farms, spiders seem to be the easiest one to do. So that may be a video once I've gathered up all the stuff I need to kind of walk through me building that. Okay, so there's all that. And we will replace it really quickly with cobblestone. And side note, that's how I knew I was encountering a spawner, is because the only place in the world that you'll encounter actual cobblestone is in a spawner. So at some point I'm going to come here and mine out all the mossy cobblestone because it's like a favorite of mine. We're definitely going to harvest this iron because of course we are. You can never have too much iron. Okay, so I guess I'll just throw dirt in there for right now because that's what I happen to have a lot of on me. Okay, so one of the things that happened also offline is I ended up with a creeper problem while trying to build that yard. And that's why we have all of the protection out front. Basically, is like I was trying to distance myself because I had created a wall, and I thought, oh, okay, I'm fine for now. Life's good. I don't have to worry about anything. I can just kind of harvest out in peace. And instead, as you can tell by all of the stuff that... Okay, so we're going to dig this out so that I can actually get down into here. Yeah, so everything that was under here got blown up. So I'm curious to see if there's anything spawned down here. And that's probably actually going out from the ocean. I mean, there's the evidence of several times creepers have exploded down here. Nothing there. Nothing here. Go ahead and build myself a way out on this end too. Okay, so that is what my world now looks like. I'm pretty happy with where we're at. However, I am kind of curious. Like, that still worries me right there. The Nether Portal is of concern. And namely because I kind of feel like I want vengeance. But I think more than anything, I kind of want some of the materials from in there. You notice, like, I had a bunch of cobblestone in here, and now I've just got a handful of miscellaneous cobblestone products. Because I basically built with cobblestone. Because that's just what I happen to have on hand. Okay, so into the currently useless bucket, we're going to throw some of this stuff. Get that started. Probably need another coal. Okay, so that's where a lot of my useful stuff's at, is up in this bucket. So my slabs, my planks, my trapdoors. Record's mostly useless. This individual grass block cracks me up, and I'm guessing an Enderman popped it up, and that's how I ended up with it. I'll put my diamond horse armor in there. Put my gunpowder in there too. That's kind of useful. I probably need to go ahead and make some more torches, because that is a limited amount of torches that I've got right now. Okay, put that back up there. Put you on my bar. Actually, I think I want a stack of dirt. String is useful. Records are not useful. Okay, so there's all that. I am curious about... I do kind of now want to grab a hoe real quick. Go ahead and finish this one off. I now kind of want to like see what actually what we're gonna do. We're gonna do something that kind of is gonna annoy me in the long run, but we're gonna plant these melon seeds down here in this area where I didn't have enough wheat. So we're gonna say put them right there. We'll see how those end up growing. Hey friends, it's Editor Bell, and this video ran really long, and some shit is just about to happen. And as a result, I'm gonna cut the video here rather than release a mega video. So tune in next time, because everything is just about to go south. Thanks.